The Australian story, no matter the chapter, is an adventure story. Ancient, action-packed, precious and proud. This week, I'll explore the wild blue face of New South Wales, Port Stephens, driving its unspoilt coastlines and encountering its unforgettable nature. Ours is a country of open roads and experiences wild and new. An adventure story that's yours for the making. Imagine a beautiful place where rainforests meet golden sands and stoic sentinels safeguard the coastline. A paradise nearly lost to the ravages of man, and today is a sanctuary to recharge life's vital forces, a place to get in touch with life itself. More than 85% of Australians live within 50 kilometres of the beach. It's our playground, it's our front yard, it's quite often our livelihood. It's where we come to take a chance, to begin a romance, to do the blistered foot hot sand dance. And I know there'll be some of you saying, not me, mate, I'm from the country, but you too have had surf and turf down at the pub, you've had Friday night fish and chips. The great Australian coastline is perhaps the greatest common thread that we share. This is Seal Rocks, a tiny coastal hamlet barely 3 hours north of Sydney, and the beginning of a short sojourn south through the beautiful Myall Lakes National Park to Port Stephens. The one-shop town is truly a slow down and breathe panacea to our ever-accelerating lives. The local caravan park has long been a staple of the holiday by the coast, and Seal Rock's Treachery Camp is a one-in-a-million waterfront address for the campervan set. As an island nation, we're surrounded by fierce oceans, and watching over our coastline are a string of guardians, the lighthouses of Australia. Sugarloaf Point is our second most easterly landmark after Cape Byron. The light, manned continuously from 1875 until December 1987, is completely automated now, but I was lucky enough to cross paths with one of the last keepers of the light, Peter Bailey. What was your daily routine like here?
You had to get up for the light so that she was off just at sunrise.
So you'd physically turn the light off?
In those days, yes. You had to take the light off and put the curtains up so that the sun can't concentrate on the lenses.
Did you enjoy your time here?
This was my wife's favourite station. It's quiet, more isolated than most.
Yeah.
And when you look at this, who wouldn't want to be here?
Today, the keepers are gone, but the cottages still stand, and anyone can live the life of a lighthouse keeper for a holiday stay. But beware the sea. The next beach over isn't named Treachery without reason. A series of shipwreck incidents along this coast prompted the light to be built. It was completed in 1875. Since then, though, 20 further ships have gone down, including the SS Catterton. In 1895, it was plying its trade between Sydney and Hong Kong, delivering gold coins. It hit the rocks just off here and went straight to the bottom. 55 people were drowned. Divers have been down to salvage what they could of the wreck. Strangely, though, only 7,000 of the 8,000 gold coins said to have been on board have been recovered. Perhaps you know a wealthy diver. This is Warramai land, Great Lakes country. Wallace, Smiths and Myall Lakes stretch out between Foster in the north and Port Stephens to the south, my ultimate destination. There's something gloriously strange about this coast, the great sense of isolation kind of feeds on itself and urges you to seek more. You're inspired by the quiet and the still and the lack of distraction, and you want to find a completely deserted beach, a deeper, thicker clump of forest and a track less travelled. Sand mining nearly claimed this area from the late 50s into the early 1970s. Public protests stopped the mining. The road is now closed to vehicles, but I'm privileged to be driving it today with National Parks Ranger Rachel Kemper. But you can come in here on your bike?
Yes. So this
On
is...
motorbike?
No, a push bike.
Push bike, yeah.
Yeah, so this is part of our recreational use of the park. You can use this the mining road, it's called.
Yep.
So one of the things we have here is the recreational values of the park. A lot of fishing, surfing, beach driving, canoeing, boating, camping.
Rachel's taking me to a remote area of the park normally accessed only by boat. Which lake is this?
So this is Mile Lake. We have 3 lakes in the Mile Lakes National Park in the system. So this is the top lake. So it's got the most amount of fresh water in it. As you can see, it's beautiful and clear.
Oh, it's insanely clear. It's impossibly beautiful, the whole thing. "10,000 hectares of lakes, 40 kilometres of beaches, wrapped in 48,000 hectares of forest, and just 3 hours from Australia's biggest city. Not bad. Not bad at all." Next, an encounter with one of Australia's most endangered marine species.